Hello everyone, I'm Elijah Simanjunta from Faculty of Letters in Universitas Methodis Indonesia. And now I would like to tell you about language production. Before I explain about language production, let me explain about psycholinguistics. So, what is psycholinguistics? Psycholinguistics is the study of the mental aspect of language and speech and branch of both linguistics and psychology. Psycholinguistics has some areas of study. One of them is language production. What is language production? Language production is the production of spoken or written language. It describes all of the stages between having a concept and translating that concept into linguistic form. In language production, have two types of processing models. The first model is serial model. The serial model of language production divides the process into several stages. For example, there may be one stage for determining pronunciation and stage for determining lexical context. The serial model does not allow overlap of the stage, so they may only be complete at a time. 2. Lexical access model. This model states that the sentence is made by a sequence of processing generating levels of representation. Additional aspect in language production. 1. Fluency. Fluency can be defined in part by prosody, which is shown graphically by a smooth intonation contour, and by a number of other elements: control of speech rate, relative timing of stressed and unstressed syllables, change in amplitude, and change in fundamental frequency. 2. Multilingualism. The three most commonly discussed models for multilingual language access are the bilingual interactive activation model and the revised hierarchical model, the language mode models. Bilingual interactive activation plus update from a model mode by Van Heaven used solely bottom-up processing to facilitate bilingual language access. Revised hierarchical model, developed by Kroll and Stewart, is a model suggesting the bilingual brains store meanings in a common place, word, forms, and separate by language. Language mode model, made by Grosjean, used to assumption to map bilingual language production in a modular way. And now I would like to tell you about research into language production. There are three main types of research into language production. 1. Speech error collection. 2. Feature naming. 3. And elicited production. Speech error correction. Speech error correction focuses on using the analysis of speech errors made in naturally produced speech. 2. Feature naming. These types of text can be particularly helpful for investigating cause, linguistic language and planning process. And the last, elicited correction. One of the more common types of elicited correction text is the sentence completion text. So, that's all my explanation about language production. Thank you.